Well, the best thing is to be young. If you're pre-25, it's the best age to be an entrepreneur. And because what comes with being young is foolishness and naivety. And you really can't add up all the logic to understand why you are into and why you're jumping off the cliff. You're doing it mostly for the fun of it. And that's why it works best when you are pre-25. That's one. That's really the energy you need to get started. So the next trait which actually helps you pull through the entire journey is perseverance. And one truly faces a string of failures and blips of successes, and one needs to live through it. So for every entrepreneur, one must find their own way to exhaust their options to lose. And this is so important that, and we all come across at crossroads where it becomes very painful. We have run out of money. It's difficult to sustain. There are a lot of pressures from friends and family. And what one needs to do is find one's own way to exhaust one's options to lose. And my way to exhaust my options to lose was to raise plenty of personal loans, because I just couldn't run away from them. And in my previous startup, at one point in time, I had personal financial mess in excess of 25 lakh rupees. And I knew that there was no way I could get out of it. No job could help me pay back that money very quickly. And that was my way of exhausting my options to lose. I had to figure out ways to win and win disproportionately. So it's very important to persevere and exhaust your options to lose. So technically one doesn't need a lot of money to start a company today. You need maybe 100,000, 50 to 100,000 rupees is all what is required these days to get yourself the basic essentials done to get a company started. And most of the new age companies are dependent on software and internet, which is very, very cheap. As long as you are a programmer and a coder yourself, you don't really need too much of money. The thing is that it's really key when you get the calling. And when one gets the calling, one should jump right then and there. Too much of thinking, too much of planning doesn't really yield good results. It is best, I'm a great advocate of starting this really early, because one doesn't have too much of baggage. And you can be really maverick when you're pre-25. By the time you are touching your 30s, you're already in the phase of trying to get married and then having kids and so on and so forth. And that's not really the best time to start off a new company. I think the family deserves time and attention, and I think that should be the focus then. I have also come across people who wish to do it late in the life. As I say that one should start whenever there is one's calling, but the rule so far has been and that's an unbroken rule, right from Bill Gates to Mark Zuckerberg, and the ones who fall in between. They've all started early. So the key is to start early, because the mind is fresh, the mind is not corrupted with a lot of externalities, and the beauty of the thought, the beauty of the idea is what gets one started, and that's a perfect start. You don't have to think about money, you don't have to think about plans, but just the beauty and the simplicity of the idea gets you motivated, gets you excited, and gets you started. And that absolutely gets lost once you are, say, in your 30s, 40s, or 50s.